Welcome to English Literature. My name is Zara Pradhan and I teach English Literature at Windsor. Due to current circumstances, we are unable to greet you in person to the course, so instead we've come up with the next best thing, which is a short video to answer some of the questions you may have about studying English Literature with us. By the end of the video, hopefully you'll have a bit more information about the course itself, the text you will be studying and the summer assignment. If you have any questions, then my contact details can be found on the last slide of this presentation. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. So I thought I would start with a few commonly asked questions. As you can see, the exam boards that we follow is AQA. I've also included here a little information about how you will be assessed and the department facilities. You'll notice on how we'll be assessed there are 2 exam papers and 1 NEA component worth 20%. The NEA component is basically a piece of coursework. Although there are no compulsory field trips, we do try to arrange trips we feel will add value to the course and your understanding of the text. I've also included some information on where English Literature can take you in the future. As you prepare for English Literature, there will, I think, be 2 key questions in your mind. What do I need and how can I prepare? I'm hoping to address these questions in the next few slides. The most critical question on the lips of all English Literature students is, what will I read? As you can see, we have a varied and exciting range of texts for you to study, such as Othello by William Shakespeare, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams, The Feminine Gospels by Carol Ann Duffy, and The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I'm hoping that you recognise some, if not all, of the texts listed here. You may have even read a couple. It might be a worthwhile task to research any of the texts you were unfamiliar with so that you are prepared for the start of the course in September. So, in addition to the text, what else will you need? Literature is an essay subject. You will write lots of essays as you prepare for the exam. So top of your shopping list should be several files and A4 paper. Keep in mind that you will be carrying these files. Some students like to have an A4 working file that they carry with them and larger lever arch files at home in which they transfer notes. It's going to be really important that you keep your notes tidy and well ordered because it will be some time before you go back to them to revise for the final exams. Because we will be reading several texts at a time, some file dividers would also be a good idea. Finally, you will need your Term 1 texts. Othello, The Great Gatsby and the Poetry Anthology that we have loaded onto the website next to the summer assignment. Don't worry about printing the anthology off. We will give you a copy in your first week. If you need financial assistance with purchasing text, then please do contact Student Services, who will send you information about our student bursary. I've also included some information here about class sizes. Please be assured that by the time you join us, we will have in place all social distancing recommendations. I have also given you details about the amount of homework you can expect and how many lessons you will have a week. You should expect 5 hours of homework, but this includes reading the text. There won't be time to read the text in class as we'll be discussing different ideas, so you'll have to use some time of your own at home to read through the text in preparation for lessons. Finally, I want to spend some time just talking through the summer assignment. In the first year of the course, we will focus our attention on the part of the exam named Love Through the Ages, in which we will look at the presentation of love through a number of texts from the 16th century all the way to modern times. With this in mind, the summer assignment will focus on presentations of love in different historical contexts. We would like you to do some research into a number of literary eras, trying to find out dates that are significant in that time, maybe some key literary features, and also referencing to context, such as politics, religion, and the role of men and women in particular eras. The second task of the assignment asks you to consider your research for one of the writers from the Poetry Anthology and try to apply it. We'd like you to read and think about one of the poems from the Poetry Anthology, and then tell us how you can see evidence of the poet's context in his work. Your essay need only be between 500 and 800 words, so think very carefully about what you will include. Finally, we have given you a few more research-based tasks to consider. These tasks are designed to help you start exploring the life and times of our writers and get you back into thinking about English literature. So that's it from me. I hope that I have answered any questions you may have had about literature, and I'm sorry that I can't meet you in person just yet. Still, good things come to those who wait, and we are busy making the site safe and welcoming for you in autumn. If you have any other questions about the course, please do get in touch. My email address is just at the bottom of this slide. Have a wonderful summer and stay safe.